17 ways to seek out the way to love yourself and be happy. 1. Cast out of the thought that you simply need to be perfect. Perfect body, life, IQ. All of it. Perfection doesn't exist, and once you think it does on social media, it's often masking crippling psychological state issues. You are never getting to be perfect. But the great news is, you already are perfect, in your imperfection. 2. Understand that society's expectations of you are an unrealistic standard which will never be met. It is our attribute to always be hungry for more, albeit you hit that unrealistic standard, you'll always be unhappy because you would like more. Don't compare yourself or your life there to unrealistic standard, it only results in self-hate and depression. 3. Sleep in the instant, only for a flash a day. Take a flash to stop the endless pursuit and just inspect yourself. See where you've come from and appreciate the sweetness of the instant that you simply are alive, living, breathing, functioning person, and the way much of a luxury that's. 4. Daily gratitude. That is the key to happiness. Start a gratitude journal, an Instagram channel, a blog, or simply spend 3 minutes every day thinking of all the items you're grateful for: your body, your life, your friends, your country, M&Ms, how great that old pan has lasted you, how that person on the bus allowed you to off first. When we get comfortable, we get ungrateful. Change that, show gratitude every day. 5. Embrace the very fact that you simply can't control everything. The only thing you'll control are things within your control and your reactions. Understand that you simply can't control people, their choices, their behavior, a bit like you can't control the weather. Life isn't about trying to regulate everything, it's about how you react thereto. Rather than trying to regulate everything and everybody, do the simplest you'll do: then put your hands up and say, it's within the hands of the gods now, and leave it to figure itself out. Everything works itself out eventually. 6. Self-care. Society has taught us that self-care is selfish, and God forbid, our greatest fear is being called selfish. In response, we work ourselves to death so everyone knows how good we are. But there's a price to be good, within the eyes of society, which cost is your happiness. Recover from trying to be good, and look out of yourself. Self-care equals happiness. 7. Sign up with yourself emotionally. Find a chair, grab a coffee, and ask what's happening with you today. How are you feeling? Feel that feeling. Learning to truly feel your feelings rather than brushing them under the rug is the best way forward. 8. Face your negative thoughts. Ask them, are they true? Are they helpful? Are they kind? Before you say anything negative, ask yourself, does this thought benefit me in any way? Does this thought make me better in some way? Or is it just rude, belittling, and cruel? We are often most abusive towards ourselves mentally, which suggests one among the 4 most important keys to happiness is to prevent with the interior torture. The endless insults, belittling, the you're so this and you're such a that. Only use supportive and positive language in your head. 9. Tighten your circle. Your social circle affects your whole life. Study the hidden power of each single person around you. You are an accumulation of the 5 people you hang around with, so have a glance at who that's. Who are they? Are they positive, loving, supportive? Or are they negative, rude, and abusive? You don't owe anyone anything, so if someone is dragging you down, sort of a really negative friend, an insulting boyfriend, or a rather opinionated overbearing aunt, you don't owe them some time. Ditch, avoid, move on. It's your life. 10. Eat healthier. What you set in your body affects your psychological state. Not just biologically, but if you eat something you think about bad, you sit and shame yourself. Don't shame yourself, life is simply too short to shame yourself for eating food. Begin the restriction on eating, stop dieting, and eat sort of a human. Eat foods you wish and eat natural foods. Your body will many thanks. 11. Get to moving. Don't just check into a gym and never go. Try a replacement sort of physical activity, find one you enjoy, that creates you laugh and you've got fun. Then do that. Dancercise, Zumba, spin, mermaid swimming, there's almost unlimited kinds of sports out there. Go try them and watch your happiness bloom. 12. Remember who you're. You have been through tons and you've come through it, getting stronger and stronger whenever. I ask you to recollect who you're. Adversity is your friend, it challenges you to form life interesting so you'll get to the place you actually want to go. 13. Give yourself permission to like your body. Your body may be a beautiful and wonderful tool for adventure. Your body isn't designed to only be an aesthetic to please people and society. It isn't a flowery vase. It's a tool in order that you'll do all the items you would like to try to during this life. Climb, eat, travel, work, knit. Treat your body as if it had been your child. With nothing but love and therefore the understanding that it's perfect because it is. 14. Stop finding happiness during a somatotype. We are taught that we'll be happy if we conform to the perfect body. You recognize that type, it changes every decade, an impossible beauty standard that's often airbrushed over. No matter what proportion weight you lose, cosmetic surgery you get and lots of products you purchase. Happiness cannot be found during a body because there isn't where happiness lives. Happiness comes from toleration. From realizing that the rationale you would like a body is to feel safe, accepted and successful, in order that you are feeling such as you can do all the items you would like to try to. Well, you'll do anything you would like regardless of what your body seems like, so stop dalliance trying to evolve to a diet type and truly go get happiness. It's found within. 15. Try minimalism. True happiness and love isn't found in stuff, it's found in appreciating what you've got and experiences. At the top of your life, you would like someone to mention how great your life was, how you probably did everything you ever wanted. Not that you simply had an enormous collection of stuff and you were a hoarder. Buying happiness is like having a McDonald's, appreciating what you've got may be a homemade wholesome meal. 16. Learn continuously. Learn, read, experiment. Find what works for you. Try. Don't just read this and go, well, I assume that's interesting, and walk off. Pick one among this stuff and practice them. Happiness isn't a switch, it's a daily practice. 17. Clear up your environment. Clear out all those negative people on social media. All of these relatable memes about underachieving alcoholics. What you set in your mind becomes your life, therefore it's only logical that you simply fill your mind with positive information, and you'll have a positive life. These are the fast-fire lessons you would like to find out to be happy. As I said, these are for daily practice, it's quite few, so start at the one you discover most drawn to and practice that every day for a month. Once incorporated into habit, your life will improve and happiness has the prospect to flourish. Happiness is true ahead of you, if only you select to seek out it and practice it. 13 Belongings you can do to create emotional resilience when you are faced with challenges that shake you to your core. How does one respond? How you affect your emotions shapes every aspect of your life. If you don't own your emotions, they find yourself owning you. I feel we will both agree that this is often a recipe for disaster. We've all had our emotions tested at some point in our lives. However, if you discover that challenges tend to unravel you, this text will assist you build emotional resilience strategies so as that you simply don't crumble struggling.